All right, we're coming up on Christmas. Hopefully you have your shopping done by now, and you should start thinking about financial planning for 2015. So for that, we have brought in Bank of Hawaii Vice President of Financial Planning, Chris Otto. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Grace. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Did you finish your Christmas shopping?
I haven't even started. I haven't started yet. Getting there this weekend.
All right, well, he's better at planning for money, so let's talk about that. Now, in talking about 2015, should we be setting some goals and kind of looking back at 2014?
Definitely. I mean, I can't believe the year is almost a wrap. But yeah, because it's the end of the year, it's a good time to take some stock and see what worked and what didn't work so well in 2014. A great start is looking at your savings and seeing if you were able to build your savings at all. Another thing is to consider your debt and were you able to pay down your debt during the year. And of course, the last thing is to look at your overall financial goals, let's say retirement, and seeing if you're on track there.
Okay, if you're looking at 2014 and you're thinking, I didn't quite do as well as I had hoped, what should you do to do better next year?
I think, knowing where you are first is important so you can identify the steps that you can improve upon in the new year. And so looking at your finances in general, what worked again, what didn't work, looking at your bills, looking at your balances and saying, okay, what can I do to improve upon those things? I like automatic investment plans. I'm huge on that. I think that helps a lot of people save before they get that paycheck and spend it. Try and automate the process. A good idea is to have either some money from your paycheck, let's say $100 or $200, deposited into a savings account automatically, or even with 401k plans, set up your employee contributions, maybe increase it this year by 1%. You won't really notice the difference, but you'll be on your fast track to saving for retirement.
Make it harder to spend today. Now,
Exactly.
Speaking of the 401k, let's talk about retirement plans because there are some rule changes for 2015.
Yeah, it's all positive. So for 2015, the increase of $500 goes into effect for 401k plans. So now the new contribution limit is $18,000. If you are over the age of 50, you actually can contribute an additional $6,000 called a catch-up contribution. So that's great. I always like to remind viewers to max out their employer contributions as well as their match. So if your employer matches 5%, make sure you at least put in 5%. You want to take advantage of that employee benefit.
Yeah, free money.
Free money, nothing like that.
All right, and in talking about the 401k, if you change jobs, you might want to consolidate. That's your recommendation, right?
Generally speaking, yeah, if you're not going to go back to work at that old company, definitely look at your new employer. If they offer a 401k plan, ask them if they accept rollovers, look at the different rules, the investments and whatnot, or you can roll over to an IRA. So always a good idea to look at that and make sure your investments are allocated correctly according to where you are now in life and where you want to be.
All right, some good advice from the Vice President of Financial Planning, Chris Otto from the Bank of Hawaii. Hopefully you have finished your Christmas shopping and you're already thinking about 2015. We hope you started off right. With Chris Otto, I'm Grace Lee for Hawaii News Now Sunrise.